Ab ki baar 400 paar. This was the slogan with which the Bharatiya Janata Party started its campaign for the 2024 Lok Sabha polls. But as results pour in, not only have 400 plus seats become a distant dream for the Saffron Party, it has also not been able to cross the halfway mark of 372 seats on its own. Till late Tuesday evening, even as the Election Commission was yet to declare the final results, the BJP had comfortable lead in around 240 parliamentary seats. The NDA's total tally was close to 290, while the opposition India Alliance established leads in 234 constituencies. Now, on the face of it, even as the BJP eyes a historic third term in power with a marginal increase in its vote share, stay with me for some key takeaways from their performance. Point number 1. Is there a Modi fatigue? The Saffron Party mounted a spirited campaign for their third term in office on the back of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Considered as the party's biggest crowd puller, Modi addressed at least 200 rallies and half a dozen television interviews in the run-up to the polls. In fact, one of their most popular slogans this election was also Modi ki guarantee. That the party has emerged as the single largest party, even though it couldn't cross the halfway mark, shows that people still have faith in Modi's ability to lead the country. However, a sharp opposition campaign focused on issues such as unemployment, corruption and jobs ensured that individual MPs and their performance was scrutinized by the voters. This also means that going forward, the party's ticket distribution will rely heavily on report cards of individual MPs and local caste and class equations. Point number 2. The Hindutva pitch. The BJP's positioning of itself as a pro-Hindutva party might not have resulted in the consolidation of the Hindu vote like it expected. The opposition tried to counter this with a pitch for caste census and Samvidhan Bachao campaign aimed to mobilize the Dalit and the tribal voters. Further, the BJP losing the Faizabad seat despite the grand inauguration of the Ram Temple only months ahead of the polls seems to indicate that temple politics and Prime Minister Narendra Modi's shrill communal tone in his speeches after the second phase of polling did not work in favor of the party. Point number 3. Welfare schemes. Since coming to power in 2014, the BJP under Modi has extensively invested in welfare schemes targeting the poor and women in particular. Especially popular are the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana and the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Anna Yojana. Other such schemes include promises such as providing cooking gas, free grain, houses, toilets, piped water, electricity and bank accounts. Looks like these schemes still remain big vote pullers. Point number 4. The UP shocker. One reason behind BJP not being able to cross the halfway mark on its own, unlike the previous 2 terms, is the party's performance in Uttar Pradesh. Out of the 80 Lok Sabha seats in the state, BJP won 32, as opposed to the Samajwadi Party and Congress alliance, which won 44 seats. In 2019, the BJP alone won 62 seats in UP. Point number 5. Organizational and strategic advantage. The BJP is a cadre-based party with support from the Rashtriya Swayamsevak Sangh or the RSS and allied outfits which help mobilize voters. In addition to this, the party is also way ahead of others in terms of political funding. According to the annual audited reports of 6 national parties for financial year 2022 and 23, the BJP's total declared income accounted for 76.73% of the total income received by these parties. Further, in the run-up to the polls, the party also reached out to former NDA allies such as JDU's Nitish Kumar and Telugu Desam Party's Chandra Babu Naidu. With JDU leading in 12 and TDP leading in 16 seats, the 2 alliance partners are crucial to NDA forming the government. Point number 6. Outreach outside core constituencies. One of the big reasons behind BJP being in a position to be able to return for a third term in office with a marginal increase in vote share is their outreach in states outside their core constituencies. For instance, they doubled their seats in Telangana from 4 in 2019 to 8 in 2024. They also won a seat in Kerala for the first time. This, however, worked only in select states like Telangana, Kerala and Odisha. In other states such as West Bengal, Tamil Nadu and Punjab, the party failed to make inroads. Further, they also suffered massive losses in states such as Haryana, Rajasthan and Maharashtra, where the party had previously performed well. While Punjab and Haryana were epicenters of the farmers' protests against Modi government's farm laws introduced in 2020, Maharashtra saw massive political turmoil with two of its strong regional parties, the NCP and the Shiv Sena, splitting and one faction of each party joining the BJP.